everyone, so in this video we're going to do something a little bit different. I usually do a lot of like testing eyeshadow palettes, but I feel like I need to test a little bit more on my face. I've got a huge collection that I never really change up what my base is. I change other things but not my like blush, bronzer, all of that. So I thought let's have a little play around and see what's in my collection, and I've brought a few products that are different. So the first thing I want to try is this NYX bronzed blush. It's called a blush, but it's called bronzed, and I can't open it. Just stabbed my finger in it. Well done me. So it's in this little packaging here, and this is the shade. Right there. So we're going to try this to bronze up my face. It is a little bit shimmery, but I don't care shimmer in my bronzers, just as long as it blends well into my forehead. And also I'm hoping that things look a little bit brighter, because for Christmas my dad went and bought me a ring light, so I'm hoping things are a little bit more brighter. The only thing is you're gonna see my bronzer a little bit more. How does that look, guys? I feel like that's bronzed me up really well. It's not patchy or anything like that. It might look patchy on camera just because of how bright the lights are, so I've got to play with the settings. And I'm just going to quickly get on and finish my cheeks, and we'll be back for the rest of my face. Okay, so I'm all bronzed up. I don't know how I feel about the shade. I feel it is a bit more of a blusher bronzer like it says. So I won't particularly use that bronzer in the future as a bronzer. I think I use it as a blush just to add a little bit more of a tan shade to my face. But for blush, I have a primer blush, in the shade Rosewood. Just looks like this. And the shade is a very like mauvey tone shade. And these are only £1.50. I love the blushes from Primark. So we're just going to test that one out. They're very, I know I've had one of these before where you dip your brush in and it's like powder everywhere. Oh fuck. Okay, that was very pigmented. I gotta remember that. It's blending out nicely though. What do I look like? I'm just going to use my powder to make it a little bit, I don't know, less bright. That's just gonna have to do. Another thing that I'll be testing is this Hyper Real Glow palette by MAC, and as you can see I love these two shades here, but nowadays I usually go for a more bronzier toned highlight, so I thought let me test this one out. So I'll give you a swatch of the other two. That's them there, and then I'm going to use the third one. I'm going to use it very lightly, well, as light as I can. Do I look glowy? You know where she's going to sit. Go on then. Up. Go on. Up. She likes to sit on the pillows. My cheeks are way too pink for my liking. I feel like taking it off and starting again, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move on to testing this bad boy out. So I always do testing videos. I always do like an eyeshadow palette, but in this one I thought I'd start with the base a little bit. And this is the Turkish Delight palette by I Heart Revolution. It's got this lovely pink chocolate bars on it basically, and it's got this like brown chocolate around it, and then this is the inside. Now I'm going to show you a close-up. It's a lovely array of like greens and pinks and some transition shades there, so we're going to test this one out. So some of the names are like Delicacy, Baklava, Pomegranate, Bergamot, Dates, Fragrant, Mint, Candy, Lemon. Oh, I love that lemon shade, look at that right there. And I think I'm going to start off with the shade Gummy in my crease, which is this lovely orange shade. Very pigmented, wow. I'm sorry that I can't show you the cover for it. It's probably because it came... Actually, I don't know why I haven't got the cover for it. Blending out really well. Now I'm going to go in with this shade here called Roses. Literally need the smallest amount of these. And just blend out the edges together, just slightly. As you can see, there's not actually many more shades in there that I can use. So I think I'm going to cut my crease, which I never do. So I'm going to cut my crease and then maybe put like this Delight colour all over my crease. So let's try that. So I'm first going to go in with Pomegranate, just because that Delight colour is a glitter. So I'm going to do Pomegranate first. So you definitely need to wash your brush when using that pomegranate shade to get it on as bright as possible. And then I'm going to try picking up that Delight shade, which is a glitter. I don't think it's gonna... not picking up properly with my brush, but it's sticking down, even if it's just a few little bits of glitter. I think it definitely needs a glitter glue. I think you lot can see how hard I'm struggling. Okay, I'm going to go off camera, do my other eye. I'm literally just going to lay that Roses shade and Pomegranate shade under my eye, and then I'll be back to show you the finished result. So I am back, and this is what the finished eye look looks like. I just wanted to let you guys know that in my inner corner and for my highlight below my brow bone, I used this shade here called Delicacy, and I have swatched all the shades for you. So there is a few glitter shades, and you're definitely going to need a glitter glue for that, because it just did not go onto my eye that well without the glitter glue. And then even like the more, not foiled shades, but the more shimmers, you have to use something to spray it onto your brush. Like the shimmers are just not that easy to use in this palette, which is not that great, considering like they're meant to be improving their formula, and I just feel like it's not improved that much in this. So you got some lovely, like this shade Baklava is a lovely burnt orange gold shade. You've got this lemon shade, Exquisite, Delight. These glitter shades, you just need a glitter glue. I did manage to put a little bit on my lid, but not too much. So yeah. And then on my lips I have the Gigi Hadid lip liner in the shade Erin, which is just this lovely shade here. And then I have the Maybelline lipstick in the Made For You colours in More For Me 373, which is just literally a lovely pink colour, like a mauvey toned colour. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial testing video. I was really impressed with lots of the products. I will not be using, as I said, that bronzer again as a bronzer. I will use it just as like a blush. And then the blusher, you just need the tiniest amount, but I think it's more suited for darker skin tones than it is for me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon. I've got a very exciting makeup collection video coming soon, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.